The time I went to my first concert. When I was growing up, my best friend's dad decided to buy her and all her friends tickets to see Britney Spears for her birthday. We were 6. At least I think so. We were young. Like any 90s to 2000s kid, I was obsessed with Britney. So we all piled into a limousine and headed up with our parents to the concert. I mean, at the time it was really cool, but now as an adult, I'm like, a limo full of 6-year-olds? No thanks. But anyway, off to the show we went. Now, because I was young, I don't remember much of the show, but I like to think that I went on stage with Britney and actually sang with her. At least that's how I tell the story. All the way home, all my friends are asleep in the limo, and I sat up and talked to the limo driver. It was midnight. I was a chatty little girl. Moral of the story, if you're a limo driver and you're taking a limo full of 6-year-olds to a Britney Spears concert, I'll pray for you. I got moved in the middle of a school year. It was my second year teaching, and I loved my class. We had low numbers that year and minimal behaviors, so it was pretty good. But we were afraid because of our low numbers that one of our classrooms would be collapsed and we would be moved. But when we made it past October, we thought we were in the clear. Think again. January hit and a teacher in the 6th grade quit in the middle of the year. So they decided they were going to move somebody up to 5th grade and then move the 5th grade teacher to 6th grade. Guess who was the only one licensed to teach 5th grade? Me. No joke, they gave me 2 days to pack up my entire classroom and move down the hall. Like everything. And what's worse, my students were split up among the other 3 2nd grade classrooms. Now, I was terrified because I had never taught 5th grade before. So needless to say, I had a lot of help. But it ended up sparking my love for the older elementary school students. Moral of the story, sometimes a negative situation can turn out to be pretty positive.
We literally had that one kid in primary school who would literally ruin everything for the class. Like, say if the teacher was doing that 1 minute in silence thing because we were talking too much in the lesson, and then we'd lose like a minute of our break time. But if someone as such as made a sound, then like we'd have to start all over again, like blah 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 blah. There would always be that one kid who thought he was an actual comedian because he kept on making bloody gorilla noises in the 1 minute of silence, and then we'd have to keep on starting the time all over again, and this dude just wouldn't. I feel like this is a universal experience because loads of people relate to this for some reason. You know when you're walking outside and someone in front of you waves at you? You have no clue who this is, yet your instinct just tells you to wave back. Turns out, they were waving at someone behind you, and then you have to go through this huge embarrassment of walking past them with them judging you, and you know that they're gonna be laughing and talking about you. You know, one of those really annoying teachers that when they ask the class a question and like 10 other people have their hands up, but they just have to choose you. And it turns out you haven't actually been paying any attention to the lesson, so you have no clue what the hell the answer is and just end up embarrassing yourself by either saying a completely wrong answer or just saying, I don't know, which also makes the teacher hate you even more than they already do. So now you have no chance on passing any tests marked by them. So obvious when a teacher has a favorite. For example, my geography teacher. My friend was doing guns with her hands to her friend, and she had to get out of the room and got a detention. But this girl pushed her friend's chair, making her fall, but the geography teacher laughed. I don't know, that doesn't seem right.